Hi everyone, it's Debbie, the shrink on your couch. It's about 5:30 a.m. where I am, and I'm up, I'm ready for the day, I have my coffee, and I have about 30 minutes before I need to get my daughter up and start getting her ready for her day. And I know that I've been a little bit scarce in terms of videos. I don't do enough of these, and I would like to do more because I think it's a great way of really connecting with my audience and for you to get a real feel for who I am behind just what I write and what I present in text. And I've had quite a rough week. I'll be honest with you. I'm taking strain this week. I think we all have times like this in our lives. You know, I'm wondering about the role of hormones. I'm thinking about all sorts of factors that might be contributing to just feeling a little bit like I'm trudging through treacle. I'm sure you're familiar with this, with the feeling. You know, you might not be in that space now, but we all go through times like that where everything just feels a little harder perhaps than it should. But I think it's part of the human condition, and I wanted to share it with you firstly from a point of honesty and frankness and vulnerability, but always I believe that the point of what I do is to sort of take my own personal and professional experience and then share it in such a way that it can be meaningful in your own life and it can help you to make sense of whatever you might be going through. So there are two things I'm thinking about with respect to this trudging through treacle feeling that we can be burdened by at times. Firstly, I'm always so captivated by the idea of get up, dress up, show up, and never give up. It's not mine originally. It's been around for 100 years, and I've got several role models in my own life who are just absolutely inspirational in this way, that no matter what they're going through, no matter how they're feeling, they are up, they're well groomed, they're well dressed, they're personable, they're respectful, and there's a certain kind of grace and decorum about them. And I found that very inspirational and admirable, and like I say, I truly aspire to it. So because I'm not in the greatest space from a mood perspective, I took a little bit of effort this morning. I put on extra makeup. I made sure that I was giving myself enough energy and positivity to power me through my day, which is quite substantial, and my diary is quite fully booked, and I'm excited to get there. So that's the one thing: get up, dress up, show up, never give up. On the never give up point, another sort of guru type person that I work quite closely with often says that the only difference between you and the success of the person that you aspire to be like, or the person who's already doing what you're aspiring to, is that they didn't give up at the point at which you did. And you know, I take that quite to heart when I feel that I'd like to just pitch a tent right where I am and go no further, and maybe throw a pity party and resolve that you know, the best has been. That's utter nonsense, and the only difference between me and the person living my dream is that they didn't stop where I did. And so I share that with you and ask you to apply it to your own life today as well, to not give up, to not stop, to not you know, pitch a tent where you are, but rather to push through, to look yourself in the mirror and to say, no, we're not, this is not as far as we're going all the way, in whatever you know, in whatever arena that is, whether it's professional, whether it's health and fitness, whether it's weight loss, whether it's getting a relationship to a point that it should be, whatever your arena is, you know, as Brené Brown speaks about, I just really encourage you to push through, to go the distance, and to just not stop, because persistence and consistency gets you where you need to be. And the last point I want to make before I bore you to death is just around an article that I'm going to post under this on the transformational power of the toothbrush. You might have read it. It's not new. I wrote it quite some time ago. But it speaks about a friend of mine who's adamant that a toothbrush is a very magical thing and that it can actually turn around the entire sense and tone of a day. And so whenever he felt a bit low energy or a bit, sort of out of kilter, he would get up, he'd go and wash his hands, wash his face, and brush his teeth. And that would give him a boost of energy and a boost of vitality, and a bit of a reset, even if it was 3 p.m. or 6 p.m. So this is a bit of a sort of emotion regulation post, if you subscribe to DBT, that there are ways and means that we can harness our own skills and resourcefulness to really power through the day, power through our lives, and get what we need. So it's lovely to connect with you. I always want to do more of these videos and then I get sidetracked, but I'm going to put that toothbrush link in the comment, and I wish you a happy Thursday wherever in the world you are. Take care.